Honored if you would join us, we would be.
So, Anakin, or should I say at this point, Darth Vader. Today, we are talking about the mini panic episode he shortly had after the death of Jedi Master Mace Windu in Revenge of the Sith. Now, we didn't really get to see much, if at all, of this in the films, but Vader must have been extremely overwhelmed after finding out that the evil that was behind the Clone Wars and how it was all manipulated by his old friend, old Palpy McSickerodum face from behind the scenes. Today, we will be talking about this incident in detail. Now, before everything that happened at the end of Clone Wars in around roughly 20 BBY, or 20 years before the Battle of Yavin, very few people, and I mean very few people, like smaller than the number of TIE Resistance fighters that just wanted a new bed after the Battle of Crate and were somehow able to fit what number of them were left into the Millennium Falcon, knew about Darth Sidious and his plan to take over. But, seriously? How big is that ship in actuality, considering the number of repairs Chewie has done just to get it to take off of the ground? Wouldn't really make me comfortable enough to even be in the flying death trap while it was still on the ground itself. Now, as mentioned before, almost no one in the entire galaxy knew of Palpatine's true origins as a Sith Lord and his role in manipulating both sides of the war, the Galactic Republic and the Confederacy of Independent Systems, therefore making Anakin, for lack of a better term, shook to find out that his old mentor and very close friend was an evil Sith Lord all along who just wanted him to kill babies. Now, if you go back and watch Revenge of the Sith, you will see that Anakin was surprised to find out that all along, Palpatine orchestrated the whole war, which he discovered after killing the Separatist leaders on the planet of Mustafar. Now, remember, Newt Gunray addresses him as Lord Vader when he arrives in the Mustafarian control room, and Gunray would only know to call him that if this whole time Newt Gunray himself was dealing with the Sith Lord throughout the war. So Vader deduced that fairly quickly. Newt Gunray then proceeds to plead for his life and even mentions Palpatine by his Sith name of Darth Sidious. From these statements alone, Vader knew that the leaders of the Separatist army were making deals with Darth Sidious. Now, Vader realized what exactly he had gotten himself into, as he would be controlled by the very man he was sworn to destroy as a former Jedi. Palpatine's plan was an extremely lengthy one, and once Vader killed the Separatists on Mustafar, he realized just how cunning and manipulative his new master really was, and he can't even come close to trusting the man as he once had. But who can blame him? I mean, just look at that face. That's kind of the face that gives you nightmares. I mean, am I right or am I wrong? But then again, once he allowed Palpatine to kill Mace Windu with his own help, he had gone too far and saw no way of coming back. Vader was too consumed with saving Padme, and you have to admit, the Jedi were becoming a little arrogant towards the end of the war. The Clone Wars had definitely changed them, and Anakin himself believed that the Jedi didn't trust him anymore. He was so disillusioned at this point that it seemed like there were no differences between the Jedi and the Sith in his mind. He was so far down the dark path that even if Obi-Wan made a convincing argument to him, Anakin Skywalker felt he was too deep and could not escape even after killing innocent children that just wanted to play a game. And with that, we have reached the conclusion of our What Did Darth Vader Really Think About When He Killed Mace Windu video. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up and a comment down below, and subscribe if you want to see some more future Star Wars content. Thanks for watching Saberneering.